Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to our channel MANA VIZAG. We have a special guest with us today, and he's the man traveling across the world. Generally, we call Pan India, and I saw his Instagram page. He's Pan Africa.
Yeah.
Pan. Ansh Mishra is there with us today, and we'll speak with him and we'll listen to his journey. Ansh, welcome to the city of destiny.
Uh, Thank you so much, and namaskaram and namaste to each pure soul of Vizag people.
So, this is the first time coming to VIZAG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Before your traveling experience, just tell me about yourself.
so in a short way, this side Ansh, an Indian nomad traveler, explorer, who has been traveling since last 10 years
10 years.
across the globe, and it started from exploring our own Bharat in 2017, wherein I tried to explore entire India, all states and union territories in single go, and that was just like a hitchhiking penniless journey. And I think that's the main core and inspiration for this beautiful journey so far, which I have covered till now. And from there till today, I think I have explored around 60 countries, including India. And it's an amazing journey, amazing experiences, and a lot to share from across the globe to each and every single corner who loves to travel in this life.
Fantastic. 10 years back, the first thing what came into your mind and the secret behind the travel, I want.
I think we belongs to a country which is full of diversity, culture, and so many things to explore in our own country. But as we see today, we are the number one in terms of population, and in mindset of that perspective, if you'll see, so there in India we say there are three types of people: the higher class, in middle class, and lower class. That's what we categorize in general way.
Yes.
So, and as per this category, we have that lifestyle of each single individual people. So, let's suppose a person who is having money, but maybe he is not having a time. There is a person who is having less money and less time, but there is a person who doesn't have even a money, not even a time. So, in each case, if you'll see, so each and every single individual has a complaint, either in terms of money or in terms of time. So my point was that let's suppose I'm a person in India or in a globe where I have something, but there is no resource. There is no variety of languages, kind of confidence, knowledge, expertise. And I want to go somewhere where people should not judge me, whether I'm from a religion, I'm from a background, what is my qualification. There should be no such boundary or limitation. And let's suppose if I don't have anything in my pocket, do you think it is going to be possible to test real humanity of a people?
Yeah.
That's the reason that I decided to travel first own country so that I can experience own people, and then I can also explore my own limitation. And that's the time when I decided to explore India in 2017. 3rd Feb 2017 is the date I always remember when I started my India journey. And I was trying to talk with my friends, I told that I'm going to do entire India journey, that is also penniless, with hitchhiking. Everybody was laughing at me in initial stage. Even my friends told me, "Oh, this guy is crazy, maybe out of mind,
Yes.
and why he's trying to do all such bullshit, and it's not possible. Even 5 kilometers not going to offer a lift, and maybe after 10 kilometers you will come back to home. I know, don't worry, you call, we will come back and we'll pick you." That's what as we say. But in my mind there was a question, as I said, uh, first I want to try something in my own life, and if I will be able to achieve, then I think this is going to be a message for entire country and across the people who has a passion to travel.
Okay.
During that time, if you'll search, I became one of the India's person who has traveled entire India without even spending a single rupee and with hitchhiking lift. Before 10 years, I was like a same corporate guy who used to go in office, 9 to 6 job, always in blazer, suit, never in shorts, never in formal lifestyle, because always shy, even talking to girl, oh, maybe she will slap me or something. That confidence which I was never have in my life. But traveling made me a person from zero till here, wherever I am.
Zero to hero.
I'll not say hero, but a person who is having a true balance of life, which we are looking forward in our life nowadays. That's what I should say.
Fantastic. So you have traveled 60 countries. Your passport is full.
It's three passport.
Three passports full.
Yeah.
So what is your first international trip? Where did
Uh,
you go?
yeah, it was. That is also my core highlight of a journey because if we'll talk about Africa, so
Pan African.
so people have that mindset. Oh, Africa is full of jungle, forest, Adivasi life.
Yeah.
Only say chita, bag, bakri.
Mhm.
If you go, people will kill you, murder you, robbery, kidnapping. This is what we see or hear
Yes.
until if you're not going ourselves and seeing in front of our eyes. So that was also my challenge. And in Africa journey, especially during COVID, I decided to travel Africa and I wanted to become India's and Asia's person who can travel entire Africa continent. There are 54 countries in Africa continent, including mainland Africa and island countries. Traveling Africa without using any single flight, each single country. That was my attempt to being as an Indian, and but again by God grace and love from each and every single person across the globe, successfully I made around 38 countries non-stop without coming back to India. 2.5 years non-stop journey during COVID, and I made it.
In COVID, how are you traveling? We are not able to travel in our own streets only. So
Uh,
what is the challenge?
Yeah, I think that was again my because I always like to try some adventures in my life, not just for myself. As I said, I want to be a person where I should try something for myself first. Having experience, then I can share with you. Not just while reading, watching something, and then I'm telling you a story.
Okay.
And as we say, traveling is the best way to explore, to learn, and to experience in your life. I think that was my main core. And when I decided to travel Africa, because again, this was again in my mind, because I don't know anything about Africa. I don't know even a single contact in my phone who is living in Africa, being as an Indian or out of Indian person. So I thought I'll go myself. I'll check. Maybe I'll survive one country, or two country, three country. If I'll survive, I'll continue. If I'll not survive, then I'll come back.
Okay.
And again, 1st Feb 2021, during peak COVID time in India, luckily my flight and my visa, everything was booked. And I got a chance to fly out of India because when I flew from India, after 10 days, like all the flights and all the airports got suspended. Like
Yes.
you are not supposed to travel out of
Yes.
country. But luckily, I got that chance. And when I went, I was without vaccination, no COVID dose at all. And when I went, I landed. When I landed first time in Africa, for first 10 minutes while landing at Kenya airport. Kenya was my first international country. I'm
Okay.
not counting like Bhutan or neighboring
Okay.
countries,
Okay.
but as an international trip, I should say as a Kenya. So the first person whom I saw at airport, literally that 10 minutes, I was talking to myself. Is it real that I'm in Africa? Because mostly we have seen in Discovery, in Net Geographics. Oh, Africa is like this. These are the African people. How they will behave. They're big. They're tall. So that kind of
Yes.
mindset was there. But then I told myself, if I can manage in India, why not in Africa?
Yeah. True.
So that was my main thought, and I started talking to people, being very like responsive, communicative, respecting their culture, following their country law, and that's how I started making friends there. And luckily, from Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, Swatini, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, Mumbai, Angola, DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, Congo, Republic of Congo, all the way till Morocco, till Tunisia. So around 2.5 years, that was the hard time of my life. There was so much struggle, so much pain, so much learning, so much expenses. But at the end, I was telling to myself, hope never dies. That's what I
Yes.
say to myself. If you have a belief, you can achieve anything in your life. I think that's what I should say.
So that's why you are called Pan Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know the places in India only. You are telling so many places in Africa.
Yeah.
And what about the first travel in India?
Okay, I think I'll not count my schooling traveling or
No, no, no.
college traveling, but yeah, when I traveled first time in India as a city,
Hmm.
yeah. So I think that was Mathura.
Mathura.
From Delhi, because I was working in Delhi, so I have traveled Delhi and nearby, like as a weekend getaway, we say. But like first travel, which was my India journey, so the hitchhike which I did, that was from Noida and Ghaziabad highway to the Mathura highway, wherein I was trying to get a lift. And first lift, you will be surprised. I think if you'll go and check my previous post from Facebook. So I think first Chota Hathi we call, right? So I got a lift behind because there was some 2-3 people inside. So there was no seat wherein we can fit inside of the cabin area. So I got a chance to be in backside of the that career goods vehicle, and that was my first trip. And second lift was ambulance, which was again shocking for me because I was feeling like, oh, why I'm doing all this. Mostly people get scared to get inside of the ambulance, but I was testing myself, and that was the second lift, and somehow I managed to reach Mathura, Vrindavan, Agra, and so on till Rajasthan border.
So you didn't even leave the ambulance also.
Yeah.
You know, when you're asking lift for the ambulance,
Yeah.
What did that ambulance driver thought of you?
Yeah, I think that's a very good question which you asked. See, being as a IT guy, having engineering degree, and then you travel, and now you are out of your comfort zone. So mostly people think the guy is talking nicely, behaving nicely, okay, looking well-to-do family, but why is on the road? What he's doing? Why he's doing like this?
Yeah, why he's asking lift for the ambulance?
Yeah. So I think it was a shocking expression and impression for him about me during that time. But later on, when I tried to explain my journey, about my mission, about my goal towards this journey, purpose of this journey, I think people started getting very emotional and also kind of an inspiration for all of them. Like people think again, like, okay, sometimes we call our friends, sometimes they're busy, we call our family members, we call our relatives. Everybody's busy in their life. Nobody has time nowadays. But a person who don't know about me, what is my background, what is my qualification, what is my status in my life, in my house, my parents, even I'm a thief or I'm a good
That's
guy
what
or a
I'm
bad
going
guy.
to ask.
Yeah. So still that humanity,
Exactly.
that 1% humanity. Oh no, we are a human being. At the end, maybe a day you will also need a someone at a place where you need someone to hold your hand, to just listen you, not judge you. I think that was the highlight that people started helping me during my journey.
Very nice. And my doubt is, how did you convince your parents to do all these things? Generally, parents won't agree.
Yeah,
Living,
obviously.
living home, years together.
Yeah.
How did you manage all those things?
I think we are blessed that we always have a family, especially our first God is always our mother and father. Of course, then teacher. And third, we say our surroundings, including our friends, family, relatives. Even receiving a negative comment also sometimes boosts as a positive energy. That's what I always say to myself. When my friends laughed and like just for that journey, they were laughing, and it also gave me a kind of a goosebump. No, maybe I have to prove.
Yes.
See, once you are a failure, nobody is going to recognize you.
Yes.
No one is going to praise you until unless you are not achieving or reaching to the goal. Once you reach to a certain point, even your enemies sometimes they appreciate. They
own you.
Yeah, they come forward. They look forward to you. So I think that was also my main struggle during my
Journey.
first journey, because I have to convince my family, my
That's
friends, my relatives, even now, like my office colleagues, everybody was watching. Okay, why I'm sleeping on road? Why I'm sleeping somewhere outside of the toilet? Sometimes in a restaurant, working in a dhaba. So that was a time when I had to answer each and every single person. But by God grace, like family supported, it was not easy. Of course, they were not happy with my decision because in India we say at every single phase we always ask, whatever you are doing in your life, what is the benefit? फायदा क्या है? बिना फायदा के कुछ होना नहीं है. So that was also a question from my family, from my friends. Why you doing all such nonsense? There is no benefit. What you will achieve after doing all this?
Mm.
But I think those negative comments gave me that positive energy. I think if they have not said all those words, then I'm not
Mm.
here today in front of you.
Yeah. Generally, people want to travel from South India to North India,
Yeah.
but you're traveling from North India to South India.
I think, as I said,
Yeah.
having said that from beginning, I always to try something new
Okay.
and something adventurous, and
Mm.
also a journey which can inspire someone. Maybe most of the North Indian people will try to go to South India, of course, but mostly like popular places like
Yeah,
Kerala
yeah, yeah, yeah.
states, Karnataka,
Kerala, Karnataka.
Goa,
Mm.
Maharashtra, like
Mm.
Western Ghat. And if you'll see South Indian creators or even few of my friends, they
Yeah.
always go to Northeast or
Mm.
North India or
Yes.
Himachal, Leh, Ladakh, Kashmir, all these big
Yes, they'll
places.
explore.
But if you see, what I believe, and when I was searching, like I have done India journey, but that time I was not creating content or like a
Okay.
YouTube videos and all. But it was like for myself as exploration. But now being as a creator, we have to think a lot and to give us something unique to the people. So when I was searching about Andhra, then I saw Andhra, Chhattisgarh,
Mm.
and some parts of Madhya Pradesh,
Mm.
Telangana.
Telangana.
So these are the places which are not as highlighted or as boomed as other
Okay.
states or
Mm.
nearby states.
Mm. Mm.
And even being as a local creator, they are also trying to focus. Oh, they are going to Dubai, they are going to Sri Lanka, they are going to China, and highlight. Oh, this is the big station. Big. We do have something big also in our city. So I thought, okay, being as a North Indian, this is also a kind of challenge for me. I know I don't know Telugu, I don't know Tamil, but still I'll
Mm.
come and will try to fix myself in this community and share my own experience and
Mm.
then give that example to experience yourself. Now you will have that idea. Oh, this guy coming from North India or South India, anywhere part of the India, doesn't
Mm.
matter from which states, but he's trying to cover our states, our own
Mm.
states. And as I came here for something which is very unique documentary,
Mm.
so I have given a name. Now I'm revealing. It's
Mm.
known as Anokha Andhra Pradesh,
Ah.
which you are going to see in my YouTube channel, which is Indigo Tracker. As it's like a series wherein I'm going to upload around 6 to 7 videos only from Andhra,
Oh
because
my
this is a
God.
season one. Because there are 2, 3 seasons which is going to come in future, which I have already planned. Because I have shortlisted around, as I said, 20, 30 videos from Andhra only. But
Mm.
I'll not give in a one way, otherwise you guys will be bored.
Yes.
So that's why my intention to this time to show you something unique of Andhra, which I'm sure even being as a local people, you
Mm.
won't believe that this is in your own city, own
Yeah.
states. That's
Oh.
what my main journey to come to Andhra Pradesh.
Eagerly waiting for that video.
Definitely,
It's
definitely.
it's very nice. And actually, coming to Andhra, see, what's your feeling? Like you have traveled some places in Andhra.
Yeah,
So what's your feeling? And how are people in Andhra?
yeah,
And can you just explain where
uh,
did you travel in Andhra Pradesh?
yeah. When I was
Mm.
doing my India journey, that first time in 2017,
Mm.
from all the north part of India, everybody said, once you will go to the South India, you will not get a support from South Indian people.
Oh.
That's what the main words which was hitting always in my mind. But you won't believe, if you'll go and check my journey, I got a
Mm.
huge support from south part of India only. I was thinking, is it real? When I reached to Chennai, when I reached to Kerala, Karnataka,
Mm.
Telangana,
Mm.
Andhra, like all the way to Kanyakumari, to Pondicherry, all these belt, every single person, even while visiting a remote areas, even we cannot speak Hindi or even sometimes English, but
Yes.
it's a sign language, it's a love language, which I got a feeling from them. So I think that's the reason that South Indian food is always my top favorite.
Mm.
Dosa I can eat even morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner, anytime. And being in Andhra and people, as you asked about Andhra, I think what people say, like Andhra people is always down to earth. That's what I have believed. It's
Mm.
not just because of, as I said, we are here. Food is amazing. Andhra food,
What
I
is your
think.
favorite food in Andhra food?
Andhra food,
Apart from dosa.
apart from dosa, I think we had a poured dosa and upma, which is my favorite, I think. Yeah,
Upma pesarattu.
yeah, dosa, which is like moong dal one and filled with
Yes.
upma.
Upma.
I think I tested first time in my life, and wherever I had now, I'm eating that dish only.
Okay.
Wherever I'm visiting.
Upma
So
pesarattu your
yeah, I favorite, but I think I have tested some other. Maybe I'll not able to tell the exact name.
biryani. You didn't taste biryani?
I'm a
Andhra.
vegetarian, so that's the
You can have veg biryani,
yeah,
paneer biryani.
yeah. But I think some of the snacks which is very highlight of Andhra, and especially if I'm sure chutneys, podi, karam, all these always world famous from Andhra Pradesh only.
Before leaving, we'll have some pakodi and bhaji also. That's a
Def-
good snacks actually.
nice,
Yeah.
definitely.
So from Vizag, where is our next destination? Where are you going?
From here, I'm going to Srikakulam because again there is something which is very unique. So I'll be making that one documentary, and from there I'll leave Andhra. Sadly, but definitely I'm going to come, and then I'll enter in Odisha.
So what is the mode of transport? You're traveling in flights, bus, or
Yeah, I
randomly
think
you choose something?
yeah, like of course from in and out, I have to take a flight if it's far distance. Otherwise, I can travel by train. For me, there is no luxury. Luxury is all about experience.
Yeah.
It's not just you travel. I travel, of course. Sometimes we have to save our times, efforts. So you need to find out accordingly. But I love to travel mostly public transport.
Public
And also
transport.
I take tours, I take a guide, I take a car. Everything depends on my situation and surroundings.
Then how are you managing the economics and all? What is the source of income?
That's the main highlight.
Yes.
So YouTube is the main source of earning as a being content creator, and of course now having a good portfolio as a brand promotions, media
Promotions you're
collaborations.
doing in Instagram promotions?
Yeah, and not just as a media promotions, but by good contacts and good media portfolios. Like I got in huge opportunity from tourism department from a country. Like have been nominated by Burundi country as ambassador.
Oh, nice, nice.
So there are some big travel companies who has been nominated as a brand ambassador for the company. So that's how I got a huge collaborations, sponsorship from those companies, and of course traveling my own YouTube channel. And you are the one who is supporting this journey, because each and every single people who is watching this video, even being as a brother, and so I think we are here just because of all of you. Otherwise, this journey is zero.
We spoke about all your positive trips and all.
Yeah.
Can you share the bad experience which you had, maybe in India or abroad, in your 10 years of journey?
So if I'll talk about out of India, so I think there are n number of times wherein I have been uh, taken in a police station,
Oh my
3
God.
to 4 times like a kidnapping attempt, and many times there was a time when I felt like I'm going to be robbed, and there was a time when I was without food for next 48 hours.
Oh my God.
There were times when I was sleeping in a toilet. I said already, like there was a time when I was in middle of a jungle with elephants and all as a wildlife attack. But I think those are also kind of learning. Sometimes we make mistakes and we learn from those mistakes, and that's how we continue our journey. And you should always know the local rules and regulation and law and order from particular area, because let's suppose if I'm coming to a place where I'm not supposed to open my camera or open my mic or open to talk in public place, so you should know before even reaching to that place. Otherwise, that can be also a big problem. And that's what happened with me during crossing the borders, wherein sometimes people are asking for bribe, asking for money. So many things always happen. So you should be always have knowledge, have backups, have contacts, and always ready for next adventure.
Try and achieve and get ready for the next adventure.
Of course.
Okay, bro. Before closing, how is our Vizag?
Okay, yeah, I think first thing which I really told to my friend Adnan, brother, like, bro, I was not expecting like Vizag will be like a mountain or hilly. I was feeling like it is going to be completely flat land and maybe it will be too hot or something like that. But when I landed from that Vizag airport till reaching to the city, I really enjoyed the view, especially the valley inside of the city. I think that's the main charm of your city, and having the coastline, which is the most famous RK beach, of course, which is the soul of a city, which we say, where people are gathering with family, with kids, friends, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, anywhere. So you have that positive energy and good city, safe city, and clean and hygiene, which is also I really like about this city, which I wanted to highlight. I think we should always focus on these, especially safety, hygiene, sanitization, cleanness, and supporting nature. I think that's what I got from each and every single individual whom I'm meeting in Vizag city, including all of my friends and now you.
Okay. And thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you. And after listening to your voice, sometimes I was afraid, sometimes I was lost, sometimes I was energized, And apart from all these things, your journey was so inspiring. and people like me want to travel, but because of so many things we can't travel.
Yeah, exactly.
But listening to all these words, I felt I traveled in Africa, I traveled in Kerala, I traveled in Vizag, I traveled in Arku and all. And it's pleasure meeting you. And again, once again, welcome to the city of the destiny. Have a nice time. We'll have that bhaji and pakodi after this interview.
Definitely. And guys, thank you so much for
It's our
giving
pleasure.
this platform to
It's our
see
pleasure.
and talk about our city and to all of you. It's a great pleasure and would request to all of you always go ahead and support such soul who is always giving their best and 100% to show something unique story from city, because you never know what will happen tomorrow. So please support our brother and to each and every single cosmos in this earth. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, MANA VIZAG.